Hey guys, it's me again, Brad. As you know, I'm here to share with you a game that came out a little while ago. I played a demo of it, but it was on sale, uh, quite a lot off. Shattered Heaven. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up, and I wanted to go through, um, kind of see how it's changed since when I played the demo. Like what, last year before, somewhere around there. I'm sitting here with my cup of hot cocoa in my sweats because it is still kind of cold out. And I figured, why not get into another roguelike deck builder? We're going to go ahead and play the tutorial as always. No one knows exactly where the constant rains generate as they fall even when the skies are clear. Hopefully this is as good, if not better, than the original demo. Super bright.
Our God is no more, and we, the lowly mortals, are the ones who killed him. Now, the cursed remnants of humanity exist under the perpetual reign of his mournful ashes, condemned to a never-ending circle of hate and resentment. As punishment for our ancestral sin, our breaths are cut short as soon as we hit 40 of age. We are barren shells, unable to sleep, the desire to bring forth new life. Our last hope for a better tomorrow lies in a divine forgiveness that only bloodshed can grant us. 4 Vestals shall hail from the 4 lands. Sentia, where memories of old still sing. Delhem, ever untamed and never bound. Flamen, hearth of steel and spires. And our home, born from thunder and storms, Ashram. In the end, only one pair of soiled hands will hold the salvation we desperately seek. Once every 10 years, our somber march to the Equinox Cathedral ushers war in. Kneeling in front of the flame of Vesta, we swear to repent. O ancient sin, stain us in red, so that we may never forget the firmament's grief. O ancient sin, grant us this holy pardon, so that we may one day mend our shattered heaven.
She said the thing. She said the name. Shout out to
You're already dead.
voice acting. It's really good. The battle has begun. To beat your enemies, you must use cards. Each of them a specific action Endora can take. At the beginning of each turn, your character draw 5 cards for a maximum of 8. In order to play cards, you need AP. The AP cost is shown at the number at the top left-hand corner of the card. Your character start their turns with 2 AP. You can have a maximum of 4. You can see how many AP are available in the bottom left-hand corner. Most cards have special effects known as keywords. You can check a brief description of each card by hovering the cursor over it. You can also see a complete one by pressing the More Info button. Each character takes their action on their turn, and the turns of your character and enemies are instead grouped in rounds. You can see the order of turns in the current and the next round at the top right-hand corner. All basic stuff. When it comes to inflicting damage, sword cards are your best choice. You can see the action icon of each card beneath its AP cost and gem color. Now, use Vorpal Strike to attack the enemy. So this is Hero, Ruby, Common. You can see the intentions of the enemies. For their next turn, a sword icon means that they will attack the character shown, whereas arrows indicate that they will grant themselves buffs. Use this information to your advantage. Looks like the enemy is going to retaliate. Use a shield card to soften the blow. They are the best tool when it comes to armor and defensive effects. You stand your ground to gain armor. Your AP counter has reached 0, which means that's all you can do for this turn. You can pass at any moment by clicking the End Turn button. It's normally flipped, right? Normally you'd be on the left-hand side and the enemies would be on the right. In turn would be on the right-hand side. Like all this would be flipped. It's kind of interesting. Enemies can inflict debuffs to characters, adding negative effects during the battle. Each debuff has a counter that decreases by 1 at the end of the turn or when specific actions are performed. Once the counter reaches 0, the debuff disappears. You can see more information by hovering the cursor over the icon. One way to counter the debuff is gaining buffs of your own. All characters can equip skills that can grant boons and aid you in battle. Try using Andora's Champion of the Parish skill. Some keywords allow you to play new, efficient strategies to win the battle as fast as possible. Usually, you can find them in support cards. The Everchosen has the Swift keyword. It allows you to discard a card you might not want and draw a new one instead. And that heals. Okay, so we got Swift, and we've got Vorpal, we've got Inhuman Actions. I'm going to get rid of Lightning Strike. Andora's special mechanic is called Deity. Whenever she uses a card for each gem, she will fill a slot. Once all 3 slots are filled, she will gain a Deity point to a maximum of 3. Reaching 3 Deity points will power up Andora's next turn, granting her 4 AP and increase critical hit chance. After the special turn ends, Deity points go down to 0. Let's wrap this up. Use any card to deal the final blow and win the battle. Alright. Explore the dungeon. You can move around the dungeons and use mouse or directional key. Okay. Hold right click basically to move it around. Alright, eventful journeys. Yeah, so this hasn't really changed since the demo. Sometimes during exploration, you'll come across special events, and you'll have to decide which path to take. The outcomes are never fully certain, but you can use the description or choose the more profitable option. Ignore her gain loot and, but we're going to clap for her. Song of the Bound. So Lonely is a Lady of the Tree. Just listen to her song. So she basically sings a song here. I'm not going to read it all out for you. Pause if you want to see it. Alright, the maiden stops her lonely verses. In her face, a marveled reveal welcomes your quiet adulation. As her form retreats into the trunk, disappearing from your view, something drops down from the tree's foliage. So I've got a trap disarming kit, an echo of a child. Okay, used to reveal the content of the next remaining 2 rooms in each direction. Used to try to disarm a trap. While exploring, you might want to know what lies ahead instead of finding out the hard way. The Echo of the Child is a tool meant specifically for this. Try using it by clicking on the bottom of the icon on the bottom. You can find many different tools, each with each particular function. Probably, could have gotten rid of this one. Or this one. So with each particular function. Some can be used at any moment during exploration. Others when particular situations occur. So we've got that. So we know this is a fight.
I've had worse.
Oh, harness your rage. Magni is another member of your party. His special mechanic is called Rage. He gains 1 rage point by playing Ruby cards and 2 points when he is hit by any attack. Magni's skill do not rely on cooldowns, but instead require a certain number of rage points to be used. Spend your pent-up rage to use the Hollow Bastion skill. So what is the Hollow Bastion skill? Oh, okay, I need for that. So I need Phalanx 2, Tenacity 2, gain 4 armor, but I think I need other stuff. Oh, it just gives me the rage to do it. Okay, I thought I had to gain up the rage. Each character has healing potions they can use to restore a portion of their health. Try using Magnes. Each deck contains at least one legendary card. These are the most powerful cards available and usually have a diamond crystal. Try using the Oathbound Goliath card, then finish the battle. It's a very interesting
Salvation by my hands.
concept there. So you're going to go after both of us. I would like to get a riposte, but it doesn't look like I can really do that just yet. Single enemy. No, that's a diamond card, but it gives me 8 damage, and that's it. What's going to get me the most? I guess it's going to be Overwhelm. Okay, that's all I needed. Each battle, you will be offered a selection of neutral cards to add to your character's deck. You can select in which deck you want a specific card to go by clicking on the character's portrait beneath it, and every character must pick a card. When you're finished with your choice, select Done. Okay, what do we got? Curse 2. What does that mean? Damage dealt is reduced by 20%, so I can do a curse. This one is a random enemy, deal 8 damage. And an echo. The effect of this card will repeat at the start of your next turn. That's pretty cool. Charming Denial is unique. This card will banish yourself for the rest of the battle once played. That's done. For 1 cost, you gain tenacity. On next turn, draw 1 extra card and 3 armor. That doesn't seem right. Okay, so we're going to take... You can go there. Oh. That's what I have to do. Yeah, I want that then. I do love the character drawing. Hunger and Thirst. Oh, we have Hunger and Thirst. Ishana is the last member of your party. Her special mechanic is called Thirst. Whenever she kills an enemy or plays specific cards, she will gain Thirst points. Summoning the beast Nemodes? I don't know. These points will be spent to power up her cards. Try and play the card The Beast Within. It has the Gouge keyword that allows you to eliminate any cards you don't want in your deck for the whole battle. Okay, I guess it wants me to get rid of that. Now that you have Nemodes at your side, you can use the alternate effect of your cards by spending a Thirst point. When the counter reaches 0, Nemodes will disappear. Try and unleash Merciless Whip on your enemies and finish the battle. Okay, well that does that. Now we just got to finish the battle.
Let's dance then.
Okay, well I don't have my other one. Let's get rid of you since I already have one. That gives me that. I can kill you outright.
Try to leave a dent.
In turn. Alright, let's see what I got here. He is my defender. Got me a curse.
But you want to.
Okay, Oathbound Nightmare.
Onward, Thunderborns!
This is the good thing about that because I can gain life out of it. But I killed him. By the blood of a Vestal, her people can be saved. It is their duty to remember the fallen heroines, a privilege to witness their ascension to divine splendor. Chapter 1, A Fate Worse Than Death.
Journey's end, at last.
You wish. This is only the beginning.
So that's the Equinox Cathedral? It's so shiny.
This is the most sacred place on Earth, and the only thing you can say is, it's so shiny.
Good to see you two in such good spirits. We still have a way to go after all.
Ugh.
Step by step, the tower drew closer. Immaculately white against the barren plain, its masonry formed a tight reticle that enveloped the sacred building. And then, the grand portal opened. Flanked by his two armored guardians, a stern-looking old man stepped forward.
Welcome, children of Ashram, to the Equinox Cathedral. I am Charon. Karen, however you want to pronounce it. Herald of the Divine Child. Let's do some auto text here. Thank you for receiving us, most revered. Oh, such a wrinkly old face. Is being the Herald really something that special, sir?
Damn you!
Hey, do you have any idea how respectful you're being? That is all right. Curiosity is indeed a rare virtue these days, but yours, young lady, is a question that will find its answer another time. Over there you will find your chambers, as well as the merchant sent here to provide for your needs. We will meet again later, in the presence of the Divine Child. Through your sacrifice, may your people atone. Through our fratricide, may life be reborn. Welcome to the Equinox Cathedral, some of the faithful and the main hub of the game. Something is waiting you in the quarters. Go check it out. A sitting sack? What a treat.
Whatever.
It's just a pillow. So soft. Oh, something is spilling out. You're covering the whole room in ashes. Seriously? What's up with you? Have you been living under a rock this whole time? Yes. It was a shack near a mountain, so in a certain way it was under a rock, I think. Sacks or pillows, enjoy them while you can. We won't have much rest once the war begins. The small talk was cut short by the sound of a gate portal opening once again.
Out of that gate came a young woman, black hair that gracefully danced in the air with every step of hers, and a sharp, bewitching gaze. Following close behind, two severe-looking warriors strode forward with pride. The Vestal of Sentia and her guardians had arrived.
Is this my welcoming party? Honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better one. I'm glad to see you here in one piece, Enra.
It's been a while, Lyra.
Such a cold reception. You're breaking my heart, darling. After all these years, I expected you to be a tad happier to see me.
What do you want me to do? Should I, jump at your arms? Screaming, "Greetings, O great Vestal of Sentia"?
Oh, I would be delighted.
Sarcasm? Ugh. You're still keeping my old sash around your arm.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm flattered. Oh, they might have a thing. I beg your pardon, my liege. We need to make haste to our quarters before the ceremony begins. We don't have time to lose here.
Oh, really?
Time spent with old Finns is never a waste of time, Lonan. But I suppose you're right. See you later, Anra. Friends? The Sentients have been our allies for a very long time. This is the last chance of salvation for them, as it is for us.
I see.
Oh, I see. Anyway, Who's Anra? Me. Just a childhood nickname. We trained together for a while in the name of our tribe's alliance. So, are you two really good friends? I think this would be a really great moment to shut up.
Right.
This must be the call of the Divine Child. It'd be better to reach the hall as soon as possible. Good, let's go. Did I say something weird? Yeah, she was in love with her. God, the drama.
Remarkable.
Behold our Lord Heliad as he sits upon his divine throne. Now heed his words as he makes his will known. Shut up, old man. They're here to hear me talk. And now, yes, you shall hear my words. Centuries ago, a Vestral from Sentia defied my divine will. She corrupted the 8 Guardians, made them kill their own wards, and then take over the pit of Naraka. What was once a hallowed piece of rest for the dead is now a kingdom of treachery. Death in Naraka is better than life here on this earth. The most absurd slander. We have proclaimed countless holy marches onto her wretched dominion, executing her minions one by one. And now it's time for her to face my final judgment. This shall be your first duty in the new War of Ascension. You want to save your miserable people from their impending extinction, right? Go deep into Naraka, slay the betrayer, and erase this ugly stain from our history once and for all. According to tradition, 4 will depart and only 3 will return. May it be in battle or in sacred duel. One of you will die. Do not disappoint me. This is your God's will. Through your sacrifice, may your people atone. Through our fratricide, may life be reborn. I don't like that figure. I suspected not all 4 vassals would attend yet, but out of all of them, how fortuitous for her to be here already.
What?
Is that a problem? We just have to trust that the Ever-Chosen won't lose sight of our goal, even if...
What?
What are you two whispering behind my back? Let's get a move on. We have a war to wage. Different type of war, I guess. Alright, first reconnaissance. Find all the keys and reach the exit. We have 1 mission, 2 missions, and 3 missions. Desire of the Fallen Trinket, Seed of the Mother Solvent, and an orb. Darkforge to boost the faith of the party. Okay. Time you're on your way to Naraka. To leave the hub, click on the dungeon selection icon. Boom. Boom. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Each dungeon has 4 different depths. Each needs to be completed in order to proceed to the next. Select Enter to start your dungeon adventure. So we have the first one here. Free supplies. Trap, Tablet of Protection, and Scapegoat. Okay, the standard difficulty intended way to preach the game. Ever-Chosen is the hard one. So we're going to go with normal. See how well we can run. The Gates of Amber were built during the cycle of Gisela, who sought to protect the Bastion from the threat posed by the sentient Vestal Eris. Yay. Lore.
The landscape passing beneath them was alight with small refractions, each a gem embedded in stone. This was Sintamania, home of the pious tribe of Sentia, and a jewel at the gates of hell.
Look at all these sparkling stones. Oh, I would love to live here.
It's indeed a pleasure for the eyes.
Are you all right?
Keep quiet. We're entering the pit.
Every child knew that the hallowed chasm was to be revered as much as it was to be feared. A cursed place where dead souls gather, a grim sepulchre full of malicious energy, the reign of the treacherous queen. As they delved into darkness, their hearts tightened uneasily. But then there was a light and a gentle breeze. Under the descending pulley, a splendid plateau extended as far as their gaze could reach.
What's this colorful rain? It's not ashes.
Flower petals. They are pretty, but completely useless.
Can I eat them?
No! We're in hostile territory. Everything you see here can hide a trap.
Indeed. As peaceful as this place might look, I feel like we are being watched.
Always. I do not understand. The Herald said this was a place of death and anger. Yeah, this doesn't feel like hell at all. Even though they're all like skull flowers. To me, this looks like paradise. I refuse to call this place paradise. It's a sin born out of a horrible treachery, and we are here to put an end to it. Okay, each dungeon is composed of different floors, each with its own special conditions. You will have to adapt your strategy if you want to survive. Each party member draws an extra card at the start of their turn. Okay.
Get behind me.
During each battle, you have the option to complete a bonus mission. Each mission you complete will help you gather better rewards at the end of dungeon. Inflict bleeding 2 or more on a single enemy. So that must be that right there. I forget, what is phalanx? Oh, reduced by 20%. Okay. Oh, that just tells me that. I forgot what his, like, their specific mechanics should pop up. Because, like, hers, like, oh, you have to use one of each gem to gain a power. Like, I don't have that many gems.
This smells so sweet.
Alright. And a random hex. Okay, so I now have her. Single enemy, 18 damage. Let's grab some more thirst.
Just a taste.
I should have done that one so I could have done the bleeding. Oh well, I'll get to it.
What? Scared to face an Ashram warrior?
Vorpal Strike. I like making sure that I have
Salvation by my hands.
I don't really need that just yet. Played another non-ruby card this turn. That's a sapphire. That's a ruby. Emerald. Let's grab you out. There's that one. Grab you. Alright, killed you. But lacerates. Okay, good. Protector 1 out. And I got a riposte out of it, which is what I wanted. Do I still have Protector? Protect an ally from the next single target attack? Yes, I do, which is really good. I'm going to go ahead and use that to just increase my other stuff.
I can't. But you want to.
Okay, what is that? Bleeding 1. I should give 2 bleeding. There we go. That's kind of what I wanted. What is pity? Damage taken is increased by 20%. Okay.
We have to save them.
And we will.
I'm gonna need to gain some more thirst. Oh, he's gonna hop in, so I don't have to worry about him because his armor's gonna get some of that off. So let me just grab some thirst out. So that'll do 2 bleeding. Okay, that'll curse and bleed.
Rage fuels me.
I'm gonna grant that up.
Let's dance then.
Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of that one, which really didn't work too bad. That's a ruby. There we go. Nice, very nice. We have Desire of the Fallen. That one's already good. Cleansing powder and some bones. Cards you draft during the exploration of a dungeon are classified as neutral cards, or sometimes rare. Powerful variants called adaptive cards. These are temporary cards that can be added to anyone's deck and removed once you return to the Equinox Cathedral, which I guess that's what this one is. Yeah. Swift, Gouge 2, oh, Magni. Draw 2 cards, remove 1 random debuff. Deal 9 damage and add 1 extra damage for each neutral card in hand. Yeah, that's probably better. Alright. Oh. Enemies and special events are not the only thing you have to look out for. Sometimes you might even encounter traps, which can deal great damage and hinder your characters. You'll have to disarm or evade them. You can use a trap dismantling kit tool to try and disable the trap, but risk high damage should you fail, or try and rely on your dexterity to try and dodge it, taking less damage if you fail. Select an option and try to avoid the damage. Well, that didn't work. Sometimes you might encounter events where there seems to be no right choice. If you have it available, you can break a tablet of protection and have a chance to avoid the event altogether. Gain loot and a strong debuff. An enemy might attack you. Alright. Might heal or gain a debuff. Leave it. Might gain minor loot. I got some bones. The fruit, as if possessed by a greater power, starts germinating from that sweet skeleton of its newborn tree, springs forth a stunning apparition that leaves you bewildered, but nonetheless grateful for such a bounty. Alright, this key opens the gate at the end of the floor. Okay, well, we've got that. To gain is to burn. To burn is to gain. Mesmerized, the wanderer rummages through his pockets, frantically seeking a worthy offering for the dancing flames. Balance works in mysterious ways. To man unbeknownst, whether or not sacrificing such a trinket will bestow a blessing of wealth or a curse of doom upon this foolish mortal's head, it is fate to decide. Okay, warm sensation tickles your skin. The undulating flames shed your burdens away. May your travels always be blessed by the mercy of the pyre. You can remove a card of my choice. I'd rather him have as much protection cards as possible. I do not have a key.
Do I look merciful to you?
Alright, so what have I got? Yep. I'll take you. You're gonna give me 10 armor there.
Strike true, my
And
blades.
protector. What have I got? Alright, so it looks like she seems to be hitting everyone.
Don't hold back, Shauna.
Um, did curse me, so they both hit all of us.
We have to save them. And we will.
Alright, deal 14 damage, gain curse. We're gonna go ahead and kill this one. That works for me. You are going to hit everybody. Oh,
Is this the best you can
he
do?
was able to protect. Give me one of those. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that regular one. Give you a blessing.
I've had worse.
He had a lot of armor on.
Forward!
That's a good hit. Also a good hit.
I can't. But you want to.
We have gain 2 army, lethality, critical chance increase. How much do I have? I have 3 thirst. Okay, that's enough. Oh, I guess I did get the other mission. I wasn't even paying attention to what I needed to do. That's adaptive. That's not. Gain hatred. The next card played will trigger its effect twice. Remove 1 random buff. Deal 17 damage. Pity and 2. No. Yeah, that's better. It's another pyre. You found a pyre, a spark born from the great altar of Vesti. Here you can rest and take a breath, but be careful, a pyre can only be used once. We're going to come back later.
You're already dead.
Alright, so you are definitely going to attack me. Let's see what I can do. Deal 2 extra damage for each card and or skill with Swift played this turn. Reduce the cost of this card by 1 for each card and skill with Swift played this turn. So if I have another Swift... Okay. That did kind of work. It gave me quite a bit there.
For the Vestal, for Ashram.
Okay. Protector. cost is where it's at, my guys.
Don't hold back, Shauna.
There's that one. Honestly, I probably need to go ahead and
Not on my watch.
alright, well, I don't have any of that. That one's good. That works.
Onward, Thunderborns!
Nice. Okay. Non-ruby card will be better.
This smells so sweet.
Okay, what do I have? I have one thirst right now. What would be the best way to go about this? Bleeding, curse. Let's do that one. Okay, I can hit that one up. One of each is pretty good.
Salvation by my hand!
Hit you and kill you outright. Deal 9 damage, bleeding 2. If the target is not afflicted with bleeding, add 2 additional bleeding stacks. Okay, well, that one's not bad. Enlightenment. Gain 1 extra AP at the start of next turn. Yeah. This key unlocks the locked treasures. Not yet. A casket of splendid solace in the midst of peril is always a welcome sight for sore eyes and empty pockets. Holder of the greater blessing, prey upon these hands. Offerings of the dead gets a trinket. Lockpick or trap disarming kit. Will orb. That's an orb. Common solvent. Seeker of hope is a tool. Use it to reveal the position of either a treasure or a key. And then I got a whole bunch of those. So, can I... Because I do have a trinket. Can I use it? I guess I cannot. Not yet, anyway. Let's throw her a dime. Lose 23 bones. It's another trap. Magni evades the trap. Heal your wounds. We pay for 50 points. Buy a scapegoat. We're going to heal. Look for a way out. Might smelt cards or gain a debuff. Might find loot or reveal tiles. Look for the source. Be vigilant now. A foreign sort of malicious energy has filled the air, and everything seems eager to feed on it. What exactly is this wicked trick? Your steps are delayed by devilish ivy clinging to your feet and legs, as if nature now wants you to be one with her. A quick scan of the luscious surroundings reveals that this rampant grass is not the only thing that seems to animate it now. We got a Seeker of Hope. Well, alright, so that's it. We can come here and we can rest. While resting at the pyre, you can perform 4 different actions, each costing 1 AP. Replenish a healing power to charge for your every party member. Directly heal a single party member. Smelt and remove a card from one deck. Pray to the deity and start a neutral cards draft. Repeating the same action will increase its cost. Once you're satisfied, do that right there. Okay, what do we got? Heal one character. Can I not do that? Craft one healing powder? I guess I cannot. Okay, what do we got? Restless Spirits. A single enemy, deal 3 damage, blindness, pity, curse dudes. Is that okay? That's you. Deal 4 damage, deal 1 extra damage for every point of armor on yourself. Oh, there's that. Get rid of the press the attacks. Nobody wants those. Okay, that means we're done. We barely made it a step in this place and already gives me the creeps. What's with all these colors? My eyes hurt. Everything here feels eerie. The creatures too are behaving strangely. Almost like soldiers protecting their bastion. I wonder why.
Whatever.
Damn me if I have any idea. I just know that I want to end this ugly ordeal as soon as possible. I don't know about you, but now I feel bad. I mean, in this case, aren't we the invaders, I think? Are you working particularly hard to piss me off today? Yes! I mean, no. What good are you even for besides spouting such scaredy nonsense? Come on now, we're companions. No need for friendly fire. It's not that I'm scared. Actually, I'm glad to be here with you. You two are strong, so there's no reason to worry. It's just that, well, I'm not really good at, conversation.
Right.
This is the first time you've ever left your village, right? Yeah. Back home, I didn't really talk with anyone. But now, it feels good. I mean, camping next to a warm fire, chatting with friends. Well, it would be better to practice your conversation skills while you can. After all, when we win, us guardians will have to take the oath of silence. You're right, I think. Oath of silence. That sounds awful. Alright, so the barrier's gone now. You can open the gate. I feel like we've been walking in circles for ages. I need a break. Is it wise to stop in the middle of nowhere? There is no somewhere here. I hear footsteps. Tired already? You used to be much more athletic, Honra.
What?
What are you doing here? Did you forget that this burden was bestowed upon both of our clans? We might be allies, but it won't last forever.
That's enough.
Lonen, I suggest you calm your lively spirit. Right now... Forgive me, Vestal. That's a kind of a weird way for me to say that, Holy Vessel, I am sorry too. I apologize for my partner's misconduct. We shall calm our lively spirits right now. Eris is still alive. There's no need to jump at each other's throat. For now.
What?
How do you know Eris is still alive? I can sense her. After all, she was a Vestal of Sensia like me. Holy Vestal, haven't we wasted enough time loitering here? We need to reach the betrayer as soon as possible, so that we may finally wash this shameful stain away from Sensia's pride. A moment spent with our allies won't change what our fate has in store for us. Your determination is admirable. However, do not let your righteous bravery become deadly arrogance. We're facing a powerful foe that requires the utmost caution. You are right, fellow Guardian. Come what may, we are absolutely ready to sacrifice our lives for her. We shall protect our most holy Vestal, Radiant Jewel of Sensia, until the very end. What's up with them? Well, Well, quite the guardians, aren't they? Quite the troublesome bunch. So how are you feeling, Anra? There are times when the choices of an individual can alter the course of history. Think carefully. Each of these choices can have unforeseen repercussions. I'm going to open up to her. Tired. I didn't expect to feel this fatigue, even if they warned me of what happens once you commune with the altar.
How it is.
It's quite the vexing experience, yes. I had to stop and take a nap near one of the pyres. Why am I not surprised? Once a slacker, always a slacker. That's mean, you know. Sure, you are always the eager one, raring to go. Yet you never once denied me the pleasure of a moment of respite together. When you say it like that, it sounds embarrassing. You're a big girl. You'll get over it. Anyway, have you seen the other Vestals yet? No, and maybe that's for the better. Definitely. Even if you wanted to kick off the Vestal carnage first, you'd have to wait until the task is completed. The sacred duel, remember? If you were to ambush another Vestal before that, you wouldn't be able to perform the ascension once the war is done. I know. We won't get anywhere this way. Let's just call it a day and go back to the cathedral. But we don't know where the pulley is. The altar. We are the sworn guardians of the Vestals, so we are under the protection of the fire too. The fire can call us back on its own on certain occasions, but we can use them to return to the cathedral whenever we want. Let's take this chance to rest and report to the Divine Child then. We still have something to do here, but we'll meet again later. Now hurry. Alright, I've got all of the missions done. The Legion answers only to the 3 legates and the burdened maiden herself. Why didn't they come back with us? Welcome back, warriors. Most revered. We located the betrayer's hideout, but we were unable to reach it. No matter how long we walked, we were unable to get any closer. It seems that the betrayer still tightly wields some remnant of power. Is there no way to reach her? There's always a way, child. When the sin was consummated, Eris was not alone. She corrupted the 8 guardians, using their misguided strength as the foundation of her false kingdom. For centuries, we have tried to cull these harbingers of hers in order to weaken their grasp over the holy grounds. And now, all of them, only one remains. His name is Sigurd, once a warden from Flemen and one of the most powerful guardians ever known. His demise might be the last push we need to knock over the Castle of Lies. My children, now gather your strength and slay this apostate phantom. Through your sacrifice, may your people atone, and blah, 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 blah. This Sigurd, even the Herald seems to respect his strength.
Right.
Don't worry, as long as my shield still stands, he won't lay a finger on you two. Oh. A useless Vestal and a simple-minded girl. No wonder you'd gladly hide behind him. Oh no, it's another one!
A fierce woman appeared in front of them at the end of the staircase, accompanied by her 2 guardians. Their dark skin was adorned with precious weavings of red ink, and brash grins sat smugly on their lips.
Like the puny cowards you are.
Who the hell are you?
Amara, the only vessel that can hold her own against the flamenco. And the one who will put an end to your miserable croaking.
You're looking to start a fight while still on sacred grounds? Pathetic. Does it bother you that much, little one? You fear you might be too blasphemous for these hallowed halls? The Divine Child can't wait to see blood flow, you know. I bet he'd be too disgustingly excited about it to care about decorum. Gotta hand it to you, at least you brought one guardian worthy of his title. A shame it had to be a half-blood. Is that why you keep the bucket on?
Damn you!
Are you gonna let her spew crap at you like that? Don't fall for their taunts, Ever-Chosen. You should take an example from the big guy, you know. It's so easy to rile you up. Weak mind is a sign of an unfit commander. Piss off. Look, we'll make it easy. First we're going to kill Eris, and then we'll come for you. Not if I slit your throat first. Ever chosen. Maybe it's better if we just leave. Don't bother. I'm done talking. Our strength will speak for us next time we meet. Who were those people? The Delham tribe. We are enemies, so such pleasantries are nothing special to us. We'll repay them back soon enough on the battlefield. For now, there's something else weighing on my mind. Why did she decide to stay behind in Naraka? That is very true. Okay, so I've got... What is this? Hinder. Debuff to delay the target's turn by 1. Okay, that's pretty good. All allies gain 2 armor. All enemies deal 4 damage to all enemies. Gain 2 armor for all allies. Gain 2 armor. Gain 1 thirst. Remove 1 random debuff. And if she summoned, gouge 1. Gain 4 armor. Remove 2 random debuffs. Death by 1,000 cuts for bleeding. Careful preparation. That's pretty good. What is Crusade? Basic and neutral cards deal 2 more damage and give 2 more armor. Alright. Immortal Spite. Deal 10 damage, gain 10 armor. And Bloodthirst. Deal 1 extra damage for each stack of blood. That's good. Enlightenment. Yeah, gain 1 extra AP. Next turn. Remove 2 hex cards from the deck if you have at least 1 hex card in hand. Okay, add 2 random hex cards in the deck. Everyone has earned 2 points to spend in the talent tree. Optional story scenes are available in the quarters. After completion of each main depth of a dungeon, you will be rewarded with at least 1 new hero card for each character, ready to be added to your deck, as well as a skill point ready to be spent. To see more, open the Great Altar tab. Merchant Stall. Apothecary. The Great Altar. This is your card collection. Here you can change the decks of your characters will use while exploring the dungeon. Each deck must have 20 cards in it. You can also save and load multiple decks for different situations. Okay, so this is pretty much what I've got. So the Legendary is the Goddess of Thunder. Do I have to, like, if I take out this, I guess I could add this. Now, I can take out Beacon of Hope. And I can add that. I'd like to add Enlightenment. Thought I got this, like, Walk Through Fire card, but I guess that was only in tutorial. Alright, we're gonna go that route. Oh, I've got to have 6 basic cards. Ugh. Okay. To equip skills, potions, or trinkets, click on their icon on the left. To unequip them, click on the preoccupied spots. Okay. You gain 1 armor every time you use Sapphire Emerald card. Boom. Talents. Here you can spend your skill points to unlock powerful abilities and improve some of your stats. The more you advance the story, the more powerful skills you'll be able to unlock. On the right side, you can see all the active, passive effects and skills you have currently unlocked. You can reset the expanded skill points as many times as you want. You can also prepare and save load specific loadouts. Okay, so that's Champion of the Paris. Gained 4 armor and Swift. 1 card. Remove 1 random debuff from all allies. Deal 8 damage to all enemies. And Swift 1 card. Alright, let's do that. Having a passive skill would be good too, but okay, yeah, we're gonna reset that. I'm gonna go here. That way I have the dodge chance. Okay, for you. Move 2 random debuffs, gain Protector 1, and give Phalanx 2 to all allies. But that takes 6 rage. But I definitely want that. I want a passive skill, dang it. Deal 5 damage, inflict 1 curse on all enemies. Deal 5 damage to a random enemy anytime you gain armor during this turn. That's it. You get Offerings of the Dead. I don't think I really have anything here that's that needed just yet. I'll probably do that. What is this? Decrease the cost of the card by 1 if Magni has 70 more rage. 2 or more buffs. I don't really have anything that will, like, I don't know, like, jump up his rage. His rage comes from people hitting him. But I don't really have any cards that are, like, super good at, what I want. Let's get rid of one of you. Probably going to go ahead and end the video here pretty soon. It's been an hour. And if you guys are still with me, hey, that's great. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the game. If you'd like to see some more. Or not. I would like for her to have something that would remove hex cards. Oh, I definitely want that, though. That's rare, so what is that? Okay. I think that's probably better. The Immortal Spite is better. Because it does more damage. Alright, talents. Are there any passives? Not really. Not right away, anyway. Steal 8 armor from your allies. Oh, I don't want that. Deal 5 damage, remove a random buff on all enemies. That's pretty good. Draw a card. If it's a basic or neutral card, gouge it and gain 3 armor. Discard your hand and draw that many cards. Draw a non-legendary card with the gouge keyword. Deal 3 damage and inflict 2 bleeding to all enemies. That's pretty good. Draw a non-legendary card with the keyword of thirst. We're going to go that route. Welcome, holiest warriors, welcome. Please peruse your heart's content and let me know if I can help you. Yeah. And who are you supposed to be? Oh my, how rude of me. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Pistis, part-time shopkeeper, full-time your #1 fan. I run the front store while grumpy old Fastius complains about his joins in the back. Probably joints. Speaking of which, may I tempt you with this very, very comfy blanket? It has been woven with thoughts and prayers for our Vestal. It shall be the greatest companion in time of need. It's emblazoned with the Divine Child seal of approval, too. 35% authentic, I assure you.
What?
As for you, Great Warrior, magnificent specimen. Might I suggest a delicate ointment for your great assets?
What?
I appreciate the offer, but... Oh, and what about me? Can I have a jewel? I've never had a jewel before. Good grief. Haha, and I'm afraid it will stay that way. It's shop policy #1, you know. We don't deal with beggars. Isn't this stuff free for us in the first place? Shop policy #2. Everything has a price. And I mean it. Everything. I bet you're swimming in sweet precious bones by now. Not really, I'm afraid. For real? 3 penniless schmucks? Is that all we've got? Well, that's a shame, but I'll gladly take care of what little dwells in your pockets. Care to look at my wares? Welcome to Pistis Stall. She'll provide useful tools, reagents, and trinkets for a modicum price to be paid in bones. She's a skilled merchant and might also buy whatever you sell, so she can make a profit out of it, of course. Blood of the Prowess. Blood of the Deathness. What do we got here? Trap disarming kits. Cleansing powder. No trinkets. I don't know if we have any. Apothecary. Okay.
What?
The liquid inside this flask is so... Ugh. Asana, are you alright? Do not touch the vials. Shop policy #3. Rowdy customers pay triple the price. I'm sorry. I suppose you are the apothecary sent by our tribe, right? That's me. Name's Asclepius. Don't bother with needless presentations. I already know who you are. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance then.
So?
So what do you do here? Potions, salves, medicines. I craft them, I sell them, and I make money. You make them? Like you throw the things in a pot and let them boil? Not entirely correct, but not wrong either. As long as you keep your hands away from my stuff, you can take a closer look. Asclepius can help you brew powerful potions with the reagents and solvents you bring him. To brew a potion, select one reagent and one solvent, then click craft. If you're not satisfied with the chosen ingredients, you can reset the process. All the recipes you discovered during the game are saved, so you can quickly craft the potions you want easily if you have the required ingredients. I have none. Oh, I guess I can just craft with this. Seed of Prowess. Okay, that's pretty much all I got. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I'll probably play a little bit more on my own, but I'm going to go eat me something and then kind of go from there. So, hopefully you enjoyed it. I know I did. And always remember to be kind to each other. And I'll see you in the next one.